Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are back again with a new video. So in today's video, we are diving into two super important concepts in object-oriented programming using Python, that is inheritance and polymorphism. So these ideas are the backbone of writing reusable and clean code. So whether you are prepping for interviews or just learning Python, this will level up your understanding. So stick around because I'll break down each concept with simple, easy to understand example and we'll walk in through the code line by line. So let's start the video. So firstly we'll start with what is inheritance. So inheritance allows one class to inherit the properties and methods of another class. Think of it like a child inheriting traits from a parent. So we'll start this by seeing a very simple example using inheritance. So class animal, we are defining a base class called animal. This is the parent class, and def speak self, a method inside animal that simply prints a generic message. So here class dog animal, we are creating a new class dog that inherits from animal. So dog gets all the methods and properties of animal. And def bark self, this is a method specific to dog. So dog1.speak calls the method from the parent class and dog1.bark calls the method from the dog class itself. So now dog has all the powers of animal plus its own abilities. So now let's see what is the output of this code. So we can see the output is the animal makes a sound and the dog barks. So this was a very simple example of inheritance, and now we'll dive into the another example, which is overriding methods. So in this we have created a base class animal. So in the cat class we define a new speak method. So this overrides the one from animal. So let's see its output. So the cat meows is its output. So this is called method overriding. The child class redefines a method from the parent class. So this was a very basic and simple example of method overriding. And now let's move on to the another part of this video, that is polymorphism. So basically polymorphism means many forms. So in programming, it allows the same method to have different behavior depending on the object that's calling it. So let's start with a basic example, polymorphism with method overriding. So here we define a method speak in all classes. Even though we call speak the same way in the loop, Python knows which version to call depending on the objects. So this is polymorphism in action, same method, same name but different behaviors. So as we can see the output. So this is the output, which is the sound of the animals we have printed. So this is a simple example of polymorphism with method overriding. Now we'll see another example of polymorphism with functions. So in this we are passing different objects dog and cat to the same function. Python dynamically calls the correct speak method based on the object type. So this is dynamic polymorphism. The method that runs is determined at runtime. So we can see its output also. So there is one more thing in polymorphism, that is super keyword. So now let's look at how to use super to access methods from the parent class. So in this example, super.speak calls the speak method from the parent animal class, then we add more behavior after it. So here we need to correct this. So now this is the correct example and its output. So this is the basic example using super keyword in polymorphism. So inheritance lets one class use features of another, and polymorphism lets you write flexible code that works on objects of different types. Method overriding and the super functions are key tools to control behavior. So I hope this video helped you understand these concepts very clearly. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you found this useful. So thanks for watching this video.